Hello everyone, my name is Alex Shaw and welcome back to another episode of The Room Old Sins. We have completed chapter 1 and have obtained a strange artifact at the end of that chapter. We are now going to see what is inside that artifact. So without further ado, let's get back into this. So here is the strange artifact with another symbol on. Let's see what this uncovers. Okay, we have what looks like a goose or a swan or something. However, so a swan figurine. There we go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there is another slot opposite our other statue. So let's slot that in there. And we now have a model lamp. So now, does this lamp go anywhere on the model? There's a slot just here, so we'll click there and we'll add the lamp in. Boom. A burst of light, and now we get our first proper look at this living, breathing doll's house. Gotta say, Fireproof Games have done an absolute solid on this game. It looks phenomenal. Okay, so now we can access, I think, with that cinematic being over, we can now access the entirety of the property now. So, we have got an ornate metal panel here, and I believe we can slot this here. Now, does any of this move? Yes, it does. Does this one move? No. So, logically speaking, we need to make the right-hand side equal the left-hand side. So, that one... So these two are already in position. It's just the upper left and bottom left and the middle piece that's incorrect. So, I think if we move that there... Actually, wait, have we got... So I think actually they've all got to be facing inwards to start with, because then I can move this down. Look back at it. So now we need, if that's correct now, this can now move to there, this can move down to there, and then we just got to go up and down. So that's down. Oh yes, we're in business. And the next section of the dollhouse has been exposed. Let's do this. Another cool emblem. Love the cinematic as well. Okay, so we're now in the study. Let's see if there's another book that we can maybe read to get a bit more perspective. Okay, a manual for the steam engine by Thomas Woodbridge. Okay, my wife calls, her voice rising up from the hall. Is it today? So soon. My mouth hangs limp as I watch my humble study transformed. There are entire faculties less well equipped. Some of the machinery I can barely name. I remember to smile, remember to breathe. The target of my research is a curious thing, some newly discovered element, the properties of which are ill understood, so rare, so valuable. I catch Abigail beaming and my heart lifts. For once I can give her everything, but I must keep her from these people. The circle is not to be trifled with, and my wife is a curious woman. Okay. So in here we can see the artifact to get out of the machine. So we're gonna need... Is there anything else I can read? Don't think so. Oh, there's more. Oh no, so... Okay, so that's from the previous chapter. So these books are actually... Okay, that's quite interesting. So these books are actually auto-filling in the previous information from the other books. So, what can we do in here? So that comes down at some point, but... nothing can be done yet in that regard. Is there anything else in this room that I can use? Yes, what's over here? Okay, so picture of a tree, acorn, seed and a leaf. So I'm guessing it goes seed, then leaf, and then tree? Nice. That slides out. Okay, so this part of the puzzle, I'm guessing that needs to be like that. Then this needs to be like that. And like that. Okay, now we get another part of the drawer open. What do we have under here? So, okay, so that does that. So something needs to go there, but not yet, from the looks of things. We've got a slot here. Do any of these books move? No. Okay, so that's like that, and that's fine. Can anything else move? So this isn't going to be going anywhere. Then we've got this lever, but the handle's currently fixed in position. And we've got this dial. Okay, can anything help with the lens on? So there's an outside glow around that, an icon there, a triangle there. So does this straw come out then? Yes. A medallion with 4 holes. Okay, so that I think then goes onto over here. This looks like it fits into there. Nice. Let's open and we get a shaped metal piece. Now where is that piece gonna go? Take a look at it. Can it expand out? Doesn't look like it does. So that's all hunky-dory. It's not going to be going into that part there. Does it go here? Yes, it does. Okay, another door opens. A more complex puzzle this time. That must go like that. That seems to fit. That seems to fit. Okay. Then that seems to fit. Just go around and check. Yes. And another section now comes out. Unhook that. Lift up the lid. And another puzzle. But I think we need a lever of some kind to move it. Possibly. These will move. I think we need to have a lever of some description. I'm missing something. Yes, there we go. A crank handle has now been found. So now this belongs in the centre here. There we go. Okay, now we can start moving these pieces around. So, we've got an opposite attract situation here. So, this piece needs to come over. This piece needs to come over, but then that's the wrong side. That can go up. That slots down into there. That's lovely. Then I move all of that up so that that can then shift upwards. I've then just got to move this one piece. Now logically, Alex, move that down. Get that piece in position. There we go. It all marries up. Okay, part of a model well. And from the looks of the camera, when I move this further down, do you see that dial over there that moves? Let's get that aligned. Okay, so that's all aligned and that's good. Now, does any other part need to be moved? I think it does. So, was that in the right place? Not quite. So this needs to come in a bit like that. So that's now matching up. Now, does any other part need to be changed? It's part of a model well. Can I do anything else here before coming out to put that model into the puzzle? I don't think there's anything else that I can do. So let's come out of this. Let's plug in that model well into the house. So I think it might go into here. And I think it's going to unveil another part of the dollhouse. So this looks like it's the kitchen. Which it is. Okay, so we're now in the kitchen and we have another book here for us to read. So let's read that book now. And this is Mrs. Fawcett's Everyday Recipes. 22 coloured illustrations. Go. I pause in the shadow on the landing as the raised voices reach me from below. Guttural threats drip with the promise of violence. Progress is slow, but why? I don't believe Edward knows how to fail. Their terminology is arcane. I piece together what little I can. These men are no scientists, and surely no gentlemen. Why did we invite them into our home? Finally they leave. I must find Edward, but am I lost? I get turned about twice just finding the study. My father's study. A door I spent my childhood with an ear pressed against. Now I can't recognise it, except for the sense I get of what's behind, like a dark stain in the world. And so again, so we get the previous books that we collect, so that's pretty nice. Okay, so let's have a little explore in the kitchen. A rod with a handle. And there's something down there, but I can't reach it yet. Okay, but we have got a handle now, so that's good. We've got a missing piece of the pipework there, and what looks like a gap where something can go. Now this looks to go into there. Nice. So, is there anything else in here? That's got another piece of something inside, but I can't reach it yet. That all seems to be fairly locked up as well. And then we've got this buckety thing here. What about if I put the lens on? So the arrow in there. Another symbol there. Oh, does this come out? Okay, so we've got a triangle, a circle with a line in it, and then a circle with another triangle in it. Okay, so the markings have now come up on the thing. So it's this one first, then it's these two together, then this one, And then these two. Nice. And we've now got an inkwell, which I think, looking at the bottom, we can actually use back in the other room. So, let's come out of here. Go back into the previous room that we were in, which I believe was this one. Back in the study. We can now pop that inkwell into here. Oh. And we've now got another couple of... Okay, so this bottom right part is a triangle, but doesn't move. And then we've got this other slider here. Okay, so this was a triangle, I think, from what I remember. Yes, and then the bottom piece was like a bullseye target with a line through it. There we go. A strange enamel fragment. And then that also needs to marry up, because apparently that has another one of those symbols on it. If I pull that all the way out, where do we go from there? So if this is the... See, I don't even know which side this is changing. So it's either the top or the bottom. Let's try it there. Okay, so it's changed that top right one. So now we need to do something to the bottom right one if there's anything that can be done. Oh, okay. Ah, yes. Okay, so we've got a fire steel, but more importantly, they now all match up, which means I think I can now open up this, which I can. Whoa. There's something strange about that aperture. Tap the eyepiece to wear it. Double tap to examine the aperture. Okay, here we go. And now we have another more intricate puzzle within the puzzle. Okay, so we have a load of cogs. Oh, so we've got to, if we got to get... Okay, so that turns it. Right, so if we go all the way across to here... Okay, so I'm guessing I need to put everything in place so I can move the cog all the way down to the very bottom, I think. Yep, nice. Okay, so then I've got to move this piece over here first. And then we move that into position all the way along across to here, down, okay, up, across, straight down, turn. Nice. Okay, I think that's it. And inside we have the handle of a model pump. I see, that looks so satisfying to do. It all just closes itself up like it was never opened. Amazing. Okay, so where do we go from here? We have got this strange enamel fragment. We've got a fire steel, and we've got a handle of a model pump. Let's start by putting the model pump on the property. That goes there. And it sets to work straight away. And now from the looks of that, that is dripping, that's now putting water or something into the kitchen area, so that's good news. Let's go into there now because we have a fire steel, and I believe that fire steel can be used somewhere in the kitchen. Logically, I think it must go in here. No? Maybe not logically at all then. What does it actually look like? Looks like that. It's got a hole there. Can this be moved at all? Oh, it can be moved. Okay, so we can do something else in here now. Okay, so it looks like then we basically now have to make it so that these blocks can freely move around. So that must go there, you must go there then by default. Nice. You come down, you go up. Nice, okay. Nice, okay. What do we have here then? This is a small wheel. Nice. Okay, so a small wheel can do something for us now, hopefully, somewhere. I don't think I can move this still. And does it fit here? No. Does that fit there? No. But we're missing a handle then. So. Oh, but we can now get the bottle, which is now... That's pretty cool. Okay. We'll pop the top of that. And we get a torn photograph. Okay, can this wheel go in anywhere? No. See, I thought the fire steel might go in here, but maybe I'm being a little bit stupid. But we'll probably come back to this anyway. Because what we have now is the other part of a photograph. I think there was a photograph halfway torn in the study. Let's go back in and let's just double check that. I think I was right in seeing that. Yes, here it is. This picture frame here. And it now presents us with another glow. And now we get 4 symbols, which I think is the symbols that we can now use on the little dial underneath on here. So it's like a T on its angle, S, a line and a thing underneath, a shorter one, and then another T with like a little adjacent thing on it. So it was... Oh, I've forgotten it already, hang on. Right, S, so that one, then this one, then this one, and then that one. Yes, all correct, all blue. Okay, now we have a model of the train that's in the picture. Okay, so what do we have now? So can this now go upwards? Okay, it can, but you can't do anything with it. This wheel fits on there. And that can then fit there. Okay. I think then the objective is to get okay, so the objective now is to put Okay. The objective is to put the that little on the right wheel. That little circular icon is what we need to put it into. Oh, close, 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 close. If I put that down there, there we go. Okay, and now I think. Cool. A metal stud. Don't know where that goes. I'm sure it might go. It goes on the back of the train. Okay, so that goes there. That pulls out a metal rod. And that metal rod must fit on here. Yes. Then we get a metal grill, which, can we do anything with that? Yes, we can. So that now puts it into a bit more of like a plough, which I think must then go on the front of the train. Yes. An L-shaped connector. Where does that go? What does it look like? It's got a triangle bit there, so that must go on here. Does it go on there? Yes. Okay, we get a door open and we've got another aperture view there. So let's... That hatch, I've seen this before. Yep, we can double tap and go back inside that aperture. Okay. So, what do we have now then? So something can go inside there. Don't know what yet. I can move that open. Nice. So then the other side must have an identical one. That's a horrible sound. Okay, so I think then I need to start turning those wheels on there. So let's go and do that. Let's see if these wheels turn. Yes, they do. Okay, they've both got a weird glow on them. Is that meant to be an S? Okay, let's go back inside. Let's see if we can make better sense of them from inside. That says BF, and this says 25. 25BF. Where can I... Okay. I'm not sure where that would go. Oh, on the train. 25 BF. Oh, the front opens now. And we now get a winding key. Okay, was there a cross on the inside of that train that we could do something with? Yes. It goes in here. Okay, brilliant. I think. Yes. Start winding it. Awesome. Okay. More eerie music kicks in, and now the train wheels start turning. So that must now mean that when I flick the lever upwards, it should open up something else on the desk. Okay, we've got the desk a bit more open. There are some cool looking drawings here, but there's also a book on applied mechanics. Let's open this up and let's see what this book has to tell us. I underestimated my clients. The null element is no curio. It is remarkable. It is all. They underrest me also. This is my calling. I feel its embrace, and I am whole. But how am I to progress with this insufferable racket? With each month of work, Abigail trusts less, pries more. I changed the lock, and she beats relentlessly on the door. She pleads constantly, warning me of danger. Of course there is danger here, sweet wife. There is everything here, for there is naught outside. I wanted only to give you everything you dreamed of, but with this, I can give you so much more. Okay, so he's making a case for sort of keeping up with his work. There's another box here, which we can open. And inside is a model chimney. So I'm guessing then we have no other choice now but to put this chimney on the model of the house. Now where does it go? I don't think it's on top of that roof. Does it go here? No. There? Nope. Oh. Here. Yes. Okay, more pillars have just erupted. So is the guess now to try and match these up? I think we're trying to get it so that it marries up with what the sign looks like. Let's just see if I can... Oh, that's so nearly there. That is so nearly there. Okay, so it's got to come over from this angle. Not there. It's going to be at a specific point that these all marry up. Just got to try and work it out. It's there. Got it. And unbelievably, there is another part of the house that has just opened up to us. I think, however, I am going to end the episode here because this has gone on for a considerable amount of time. I did say that I was going to do it by chapter, but we're already half an hour into the video. So I feel like this is a good time to end. So thank you everyone so much for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like button below. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you in the next video.